Welcome to Civil Engineering for Learners. By Dr.K.Aravinthan. Waste Management. Record keeping, control, inventory, and monitoring. Maintain records on the quantities of wastes collected and their variation within a week, month, and year, as well as on established long-term trends in solid waste generation rates, composition, and sources of waste. This is used for planning, especially in budgeting for future vehicle requirements, allocating the collection vehicles and crew, building transfer stations, acquiring strategic lands, and determining disposal options. Checklist of variables affecting collection system. A timekeeping system at the transfer or disposal site is a key element in improving the efficiency of the collection system and planning an upgraded system. The timekeeping system determines if the crew was taking long rest periods, spending time salvaging, or carrying out unauthorized activities. The performance of a particular crew in terms of the number of solid wastes collected per day could be compared with that of another collection crew working under similar conditions. The composition of solid wastes should be measured at least once a year for major districts and possibly once every 2 years in residential areas with stagnant growth rates and development. Changes in composition affect the collection equipment, and the configuration of the collection system is important in designing the disposal system. Changes in an energy source, such as a shift to gas or electricity from wood or charcoal for cooking and heating, reduce the ash content of wastes, making the solid waste lighter, in which case, larger containers could be used. Comparison of the routes taken by various crews serving a particular area helps to identify the best hauling route. Although some routes may be longer, they could be more economical in terms of hauling time. However, note that the best route often changes with the season. All these decisions should be based on reliable data, without which the waste collection system will inevitably be ineffective. Proper interpretation of monitoring data allows the authority to adapt the proposed system to actual conditions. In some instances, it also allows management to identify areas where the design is not realistic. Implementing, collecting and transfer system. 1. Finalizing and implementing the system management plan. The organizational structure should be simple, with a minimum of administrative and management layers between collection crews and top management. It is also important to periodically review the management plans and structures as the implementation of collection services continues. 2. Purchasing and managing equipment. For purchasing equipment, most municipalities issue bid specifications. Detailed specifications include exact requirements for equipment sizes and capacities, power ratings, etc. As part of the preventive maintenance program, the collection crew should check the vehicle chassis, tires, and body daily and report any problems to maintenance managers. 3. Hiring and training personnel. As in all organizations, good personnel management is essential to an efficient, high-quality waste collection system. Authorities responsible for ESSWM should hire and keep well-qualified personnel. To minimize injuries, haulers should have an ongoing safety program. This program should outline safety procedures and ensure that all personnel is properly trained on safety issues. Haulers should develop an employee training program that helps employees improve and broaden the range of their job-related skills. Education should address such subjects as driving skills, first aid, safe lifting methods, identification of household hazardous wastes, avoidance of substance abuse, and stress management. For providing public information. Maintaining good communication with the public is important to a well-run collection system. Commonly used methods of communicating information include brochures, articles in community newsletters, newspaper articles, announcements, and advertisements on radio and television, information attachments to utility bills, either printed or given separately, and school handouts. Communication materials should be used to help residents understand the community waste management challenges and the progress in meeting them. 5. Monitoring system cost and performance. Collection and transfer facilities should develop and maintain an effective system for cost and performance reporting. Each collection crew should complete a daily report containing the following information: total quantity hauled, total distance and travel times to and from the disposal site, Amounts delivered to each disposal, transfer, or processing facility. Waiting time at sites. The number of loads hauled. Vehicle or operational problems needing attention. In brief, guidelines for planning waste collection and transport are given below. Analyze the quantum of waste generated with composition. Capacity building of town municipalities with appropriate infrastructure and the knowledge of existing laws or regulations on waste collection, transport, and safe disposal. Designate a par-state agency to oversee the waste collection, transport, and disposal to avoid confusion among par-state government agencies. Determine the geographic scope of collection and transport services. Determine funding, equipment, and labor needs. Determine the type and amount of waste to be processed. Thank you. Happy learning. See you again.